News that's coming in from the United States of America. It's the US President Donald Trump who's now threatening the BRICS countries once again. Donald Trump in a statement has said there will be 100% tariff imposed on them if they try replacing the dollar. No new BRIC currency should be announced. Donald Trump said new currency will be equivalent to a 100% tariff and a goodbye to America. So this is a statement coming in from Donald Trump. Now the BRICS nation, they are seeking to trade using local currencies, which means that they are challenging the US dollar dominance. The group's expansion is actually seen as a counter to the Western interest, especially amid all the global tensions that we are seeing. It's the ever-expanding BRICS grouping of the nations that has actually become an eyesore for US President Donald Trump. The BRICS countries are now considering an alternative to the West or the G7 bloc. Now, this organization, which consists of Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, Egypt, Ethiopia, Indonesia, Iran, and the United Arab Emirates, they have been looking at how they can better trade amongst each other by using local currencies. But this is something that has not gone down well with Donald Trump. Even when he was not in power, this was something that he was very vocal about. He said in a statement, if the BRICS nation want to do what they are thinking, it's okay. But we, the United States of America, will be going to put at least 100% tariff on the business that they do with the United States of America. It's not a threat. In fact, ever since that statement, Donald Trump has said that when he used to speak with the earlier president, the former president, Joe Biden used to tell Donald Trump that the BRICS have the United States over on a barrel. But Donald Trump believes that it's the United States that has the BRIC countries over a barrel, and there is no way that the US will allow them to do what they are planning to do. My colleague Gaurav is now joining me on the story. Gaurav, we are seeing, in a veiled manner, Donald Trump is threatening the BRICS country because the ever-expanding BRICS is now looking at doing trade using local currency. So that's something that President Donald Trump, Gaurav, has been pointing towards and is saying that you can say goodbye to America and you can be seeing 100% tariff.
Donald Trump, the US president, is very clear there will not be de-dollarization in international trade. Remember, countries like China and Russia, for example, they are trying to deal and are dealing straight in yuan and the Russian currency ruble. They have been trying to de-dollarize. China increasingly use the RMB or their currency increasingly in trade with multiple countries. But America has warned against this de-dollarization. As far as India is concerned, and India is one of the founding members of the BRICS, India had made it very clear there is no move to bring a BRICS currency. It was an idea, that several countries had toyed with, BRICS countries had toyed with, but India is not on board the same, process. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar had also made that very clear. But Trump's warning is very sharp, very clear, and is repeatedly saying that do not attempt to de-dollarize, because do keep in mind, Aishwarya, that would also adversely impact the American economy in case there is de-dollarization. And after the Russia-Ukraine war, when Russian dollars were frozen, and there was an international freeze on Russians holding dollars, that was when this move increasingly gathered pace. But America, especially under Trump, is opposing this extensively, Aishwarya.
Right. Thank you, Gaurav, for giving us details, putting things in perspective. As my colleague also pointed out, during the Russia-Ukraine war, the BRICS nation felt that there was a need, that they need to do away, at least in certain parts of trade, with the dollar. But this is something that US President Donald Trump is not okay with. He's made a statement that if the BRICS nation want to do what they're thinking of doing, they can go ahead and do so. But they need to keep in mind that they will be imposed with a 100% tariff, and in some ways it will be a goodbye to trade with the United States of America.